let it go. Let it roll right off your shoulder, don't you know? The hardest part is over, let it in. Let your clarity define you in the end. We will only just remember how it feels. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours still remain. Let it slide. Let your troubles fall behind you. Let it shine till you feel it all around you. And I don't mind if it's me you need to turn to. We'll get by. It's the heart that really matters in the end. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours still remain. All of my regret will wash away somehow, but I cannot forget the way I feel right now. In these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate, and these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours still remain. Oh, they still remain. These little wonders, all these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours, these little wonders still remain.
Again, it's Sherman Road. It's up off of Morning Glory. Go take a look at it and you will see what Warren is not going to allow in this town.
Now, you give me a chance to talk.
Go ahead, Frank.
I was on this board passing zoning laws before most of you were born.
Thank you, Frank.
Unless we sit down with the planning board and the board of adjustment, and I think we should do it. If the planning board and the board of adjustment grant variances for everyone, we're just beating ourselves. We're just passing ordinance and they grant variances. And I say they have to know that we're ready to go to court without, when they deny a variance, we're ready to go to court. And I think we got to relay the message to the planning board and the board of adjustment. How are we going to do it? I think the attorneys, our attorney, their attorney, the chairmans, I think we should have a meet with them and tell them what we expect. We got laws, and if they grant variances, we're just beating ourselves.
Frank, I think Sue Smith will testify to this. I lectured the planning board at one meeting over the granting such minor variances I can live with, a foot or two, but when they're giving away, variances and then allowing FARs that extend the size of the building even greater, I was upset. And one night I was I think I told the planning board that we appointed them, and we appointed them to reflect the philosophy of controlled development. And I wasn't
Protect the
happy.
town, Vic. Say it harder.
And
It's to protect the town.
that's exactly right. So I agree with you, and I'm only one vote on the planning board. I have Sue Smith as a very strong ally. Sometimes we're the only two up there, but we do have good people on the planning board. Unfortunately, Mr. Donato's there occasionally too. But we do have good people on the planning board, but sometimes the lawyers make them fearful that we're going to get in a lawsuit. And as Frank said earlier today, before this meeting started, we can't be fearful of lawsuits because we'll never do the right thing. So.
The thing is, folks, we've had good people leave some of our boards because they are so frustrated because boards are granting exceptions. And I think we've got to take a real hard look when appointments come up as to who keeps granting the exceptions to the rule and why they run people off the boards who are intimidated by other people on boards to vote in a certain way. And I'm telling you, we've got to take a real hard look at that. A real hard look.
I get it, and I'll repeat it. I think the attorneys, the chairman, the secretary should meet with the planning board, board of adjustment, and tell them what we expect.
I agree. I'll support that, as long as it's legal.
I had one other comment I wanted to make, and I think this goes along with what all three of you have said. I think you have to also look at the relationship between the professionals and the members so that the professionals recognize what we've said too, and that the recommendations that they make to the members are clear. Because members are not professionals. They're residents that they're as appointments. Now they do have training of some degree, but they're directed to a very great degree by what the professionals put in front of them.
You are taken, baby. I've been looking for someone like you to save me. Life's too easy to be so damn complicated. Take your time and I'll be waiting. Keep me in mind. Somewhere down the road you might get lonely. Keep me in mind. And I pray someday that you will love me only. Think about you someday.